What is up, everybody? Renfail here, and I'm back again with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance, and today we're going to be diving into the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to getting good at combat without actually having to do any combat, because I didn't even learn this until I'd been playing the game for more than 10 hours, but you can actually come practice your swordplay and your archery back in the first city you come to, Renfail, and we're going to talk about how to do that, and we'll show you where to do that, and how you can get better at swords and bows, and why you're going to want to do this as often as possible, because it's way easier to practice here than it is to practice out in the wild with bandits who will actually want to kill you. If this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams between here and Twitch. I'm playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance right now, but we also play a lot of different games. So check out the playlists, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, get a copy of my latest fantasy novel. All the links are down below. Without further ado, first up, we want to talk to this dude, Captain Bernard. Now, it's worth noting that you're not going to be able to talk to him until you've progressed a little bit into the main storyline, so you're not going to be able to do this till you're out of the prologue and everything else. Once you've gotten to the city here, you'll know when you've gotten here. When you've gotten to Renfail, this is where you're going to be spending the bulk of your early portions of the game. And there are two things you want to pay attention to here. One of which is the archery range right here, and the other of which is the combat arena right here on the map. See, these two locations you want to pay attention to. They're not very far from each other, but you do want to pay attention to these two places because this is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time in between quests. So the first thing you do is, if you come here in the morning hours, usually around 10 or 11, you're going to find Captain Bernard here. You're going to talk to him. Now, you're going to go into the training option here, and you're going to do a variety. There's a variety of options here you can do, depending on what exactly you're looking for. The big thing is that defense, axe, and sword. Like, if you want to learn those things specifically, he's going to charge you to train you. But otherwise, you could do these two options: training combat with a practice weapon, which allows you to train combos and just general combat against him. With a practice weapon. You don't lose any hit points that way. It's just basically stamina, and it can go on as long as you want it to just practice things. Training with a real weapon is a little different because he's actually hurting you, and you can't die, but you can get all your stamina and all your hit points, and you'll get bleeding effects, and it's like a real combat, with the caveat that you cannot die to his hand because he's just teaching you. Learning combos is another thing you can do to just learn how to do the combo sequences. And then there's Master Strikes, which I haven't managed to unlock yet because I'm still getting good at the combat. So that's why I wanted to talk about this today. Before we do any of this, well, I guess we could talk about this after the fact. So by going and training, one of the things that's going to happen is every time you train, you're going to earn points towards a variety of skills. So let's go ahead and back out of here and show you what those skills are. So if you go in here to your skill window, go to your player area, go to combat, and we're going to look at warfare as an example. Warfare, defense, sword, and bow are the things I can train now. I don't have a mace to learn anything with maces yet. When you go down in each one of these categories, like let's say defense, there's going to be different abilities that you can learn as you get better at these things. So perfect block is one you learn very early on. Firm grip is something that I just learned recently. So essentially, as you level up, you will earn the right to put points into these abilities within each one of these trees. So you can either go defense. There's also warfare, which is your total fighting skill with weapons or unarmed. These are the three skills I've already unlocked: Bailman, Feint, Bloodletter. And then if you go down here to sword, you'll see like the combos that I've learned. Blunt strike is tap. I don't even know all these. These are really complicated. So it would be tap, left, and then down, right. And this is where things get complicated, because not only in the swordplay component of this game, not only are you having to worry about your movement and staying locked onto the target, it's also the attack zones. There's a lot going on in combat in this game, and the only way you're going to get better at it is by practicing continually with him. And the cool thing is not only do you get to practice to get better at these things, you earn experience towards leveling these abilities. So if you look at this sword ability right here, you'll notice over here it has a progress window. It says 45%, the current amount of XP you have and what you need to get to the next level. Well, the only way you can get to the next level is by practicing swordplay. So there's no better place to do that than here, because it doesn't cost you anything and he can't kill you. So we would want to go to him and just say, hey, I want to do general training. Training with a practice weapon.
I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with practice weapons.
Right. Let's get to it.
Now he's going to ask you what type of
like
weapon do you want to try.
A bastard sword, a short sword. We can fight with poles. Whatever you fancy.
So any type of weapon you want to fight with, you can fight with. Now I'm going to choose short sword because that's what I have, and I have some combos with the short sword. Eventually I'd like to get a long sword, but I haven't come across one yet, so I don't want a shield.
Just on its own.
Right, lad. Grab your piece. We'll get stuck in.
All right, here we go. So he's coming at me now, and
you asked for it.
You know, he'll attack here in a minute, and then we can. Oh, there he goes. So we're gonna say stab. Oh. So once you've had enough here, and you've like earned your points or whatever you're trying to accomplish for the day, you know, in this case we're just doing general combat, so we're just practicing at this point. Seeing if I can hit him, I'm getting better at block, I'm learning combos, I'm practicing like practicing my perfect block, things of that. So I just you're under point in defense. That's what you're looking for. Now once you've earned whatever points you're looking to earn for the day, you can surrender. And say, hey, I'm done for the day. And once you're done for that, he's going to walk back over here to his post. Now you can choose to just talk to him again, and we could go train something else, for example. Like, say I want to learn how to do combos. So we'll talk to him again. We'll go to training. I'll say I'd like to learn combos. He's going to take me back into the ring. He's going to give me a little spiel.
Really hurt your opponent. It's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
Just like so.
I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend.
You're meant to get beat on
try
here.
Strike from above,
You're not
from
very
the
good.
right, then slash.
So
Strikes
above.
have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off.
And this is tricky.
Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go.
So above, right. I failed. That bottom one's hard to get. So we go above. So we start here. We go boom, boom, boom. No, I just gained a point in warfare. Boom, boom, boom.
No.
And I gained a level in sword.
3 times. Good.
Okay.
Again.
Boom, boom. No, I failed it.
No. You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. No. You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing it. 1. I missed it. So see, my timing is off on these.
That's it. Try once more.
Okay. That's it. Now, we did earn some points along the way, which is the most important part of training. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. So once we've earned points, we can always go back in here and see if we've earned any perks to spend. In this case, it doesn't look like we have any perks that we need to spend at the moment on anything, but we did earn some points towards all of our abilities, which is the most important part of training. Now, once you're done with the sword training for the day, you're going to mount up, and what you're going to do is you're going to go a little bit down here. So there's two gates. This is the northern gate. What you're looking for is the southern gate. We might be a little too late in the day to do archery, and if we are, I'll have to rest and come back tomorrow. But you're going to want to go in here into this southern gate on the east side of Renfail. You're going to come down in here, and you're looking for this little cubby right here. That little cubby right there. And if we look on the map, what you're looking for is the archery range right there. That little archery target. We're going to go through here, and if we're at the right time of day, there's going to be an NPC down here. Let's go ahead and sprint a little bit. Now, you do have to have a bow to be able to do this. You'll get a bow early on in your questing. Once you have the bow, you don't have to worry about arrows here if you don't want to, because the tournament, the thing you're going to do to train is going to give you arrows to use. So what you're looking for is the archery contest.
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery?
Sure. There's always arrows flying here. How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I am not good at all. So I'm going to go with the beginner option here. Now, it does cost groschen to train here, which is the coin. It doesn't cost any coin to train with Bernard, but it does cost to do this. The good thing here is you're always going to have two competitors with this, at least for the beginner option, and each person has to pay 10 coin to get in. So if you win, you get 30 coins in total. So you spend 10, so you get 20, you net 20. But if you lose 10, but you still get XP even if you win or lose. So the most important thing here is that it's going to cost money to rank up your archery, be doing it this way, but it does give you a place to do stationary targets to get points to help you get better at archery. Now, the big thing about archery in this game is there's no crosshairs, and I'm not very good at it at all. And I'm practicing here because it's helping me get better at hitting targets, at least stationary targets.
But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition.
So he's going to go out, he's going to get 2 people. Now, there is a timer on this. The first person to win, first person to shoot all their arrows gets extra points. So we don't want to spend too much time being silly here. And I'm not hitting any of mine. He's hit. I'm going to lose this round probably. I'm not very good at this, and this is why I'm coming here and practicing every day. Oh, I finally hit the target. Oh, I got a bullseye that time. Alright. Well, I got an 8. That's not enough to win, but I did earn XP. So that's the most important thing. Then when you're done, you just turn around, and if you want to check, you can go over to your player stats. You're going to go to bow. We've earned a little bit of XP now. So I could talk to him again. Say, hey, let's do an archery contest.
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery?
Skip all the dialogue if you want to. Now, again, this is where you say, what do I want to do? How ballsy am I? Now, I could go advanced, but I don't want to spend that kind of groschen because I'm not very good at it.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Begin. Splendid.
All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. May the Lord. You may begin.
I took too long. I'm not very good at this at all, ladies and gentlemen. It really is based on your, how do you... Alright, there we go. That one I shot way off. Now I lost this one too. Looks like. Yep.
Contest over, archers.
But it's all good. So if I look at that, I was at 7% before. I'm at 15% now. So it is a bit grindy, and you do have to have the coin to do it. If you can get good at the shots, you'll earn your coin back. And you could just keep here and do this all day as long as the NPCs are here. They do go to bed at night, so that's something to keep in mind. But that is how you get your training done for swordplay and bows so that you can get skill points and get good, which I have not yet done yet. But I'm having a great time playing this game, and I thought it was time to start putting out some Ultimate Beginner's Guides. I know I'm late to the table because this game came out several years ago, but with the announcement of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 coming out this year, I'm doing my first ever playthrough of the game, so hopefully this will find an audience with people who are also playing for the first time. And if you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams happen between here and Twitch every single day, morning, afternoon, usually 2 times a day, sometimes 3. I do a lot of different things, play a lot of different games. Check out all the playlists. There's a Discord, there's a Patreon, and you can get a copy of my latest fantasy novel down below. See you all in the next one. Stay safe and happy gaming.